Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, we've got a great afternoon for you lined up here this afternoon. Some brand new features on Robinhood just been released. Again, raising the bar, absolutely fantastic. And you can see already what's different. I will explain once everybody comes in and invite all to take part in this video. I'm going to make a video about Robinhood, and we're going to get everybody involved with your comments. So I'll wait till everybody gets in here, but you can see we've got a new feature on the charts. You can see we've got price comparisons. This is fantastic. You can overlay charts, and you can compare your performance, and we're going to discuss why that's important, what I like about it, and everything else. So very, very exciting. I'm going to do this in a few moments time. I'll have you all involved. Robinhood chart. What do they actually call this? What is it actually called? It's just come out. Chart comparison, I suppose we call it. Returns comparison. That's what we'll call it. Returns. This is just happened a few moments ago. Returns comparison. Let's have a look. Robinhood, run your money. I don't even think they've made price comparison. I don't even think they've made information on it yet. It's just literally come out. Returns comparison. No, not even released it. Okay, so we'll discuss that in a minute. Final trading hour. Let's get rolling. Yes, indeed. So Coca-Cola today, been at a brilliant trade. I posted it, my reaction on Twitter today and Threads, also the Facebook page and group, and really, really happy with this performance. And we're going to discuss in a minute what it's all about with this new feature just been added by Robinhood literally a few moments ago. There doesn't even seem to be any press on it. It's that new. So again, I'd like to bring breaking news of this at the end of today's show. And what I want to do is involve everybody in it. So compared to SPY, compared to anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a special video that I will put together during this broadcast, post it at the end of the show, so about an hour afterwards. I will do my editing and processing and so on. So I'm going to invite everyone to take part in this feature. So I think we've got enough people in right now. We've got 30 people in. We've probably got our members. So what I want to do is I want to add your comments to this video. Okay? So before I start making the video, let me tell you a little bit about it so you can leave some comments, because I want to save your comments and add them into the video. Okay? So this has just happened. This has just happened in the last few minutes. Okay? It's absolutely as brand new as you could possibly imagine. Robinhood have just released price comparison charts. So you can measure yourself against any other stock. So there is my performance on my main account, also there on my Roth IRA, and I can overlay up to 3 stocks. Okay, I have chosen QQQ, Coca-Cola, and VU, the S&P, because that's the recommended thing to do anyway, right? So let me just edit that. So I don't want Coca-Cola. There's no point. I just want to leave VU, and that'll do. VU and the QQQ, right? Which is the NASDAQ, right? Okay, there's the 2, right? And I can add that so you can see what I've got there, and I can see how I measure up compared to any other asset. So I can compare myself to Tesla, or I can compare myself to Bitcoin, an ETF. It doesn't matter. So I can see that I am up today 51% and the S&P is up 52%. Year to date, I am up 22%, whereas the market is up 16%. Now, I want to make a video on this because this is huge, because this will bring discipline, structure, give yourself accountability, and if you are beating the market consistently, you're beating the fund managers. You are doing really, really well. So as you can see, year to date, I'm absolutely beating by a long way, between 60 and 22%. I am beating the market. Brilliant. So what we want to do is we want to, I'm going to make a video on it, but I want you to give me some comments. What do you think about that idea? All right. Do you think it's a good idea? Give me your comments now. I will save them and I'll bring them up throughout the show, and I'll make a video in a minute. What do you think? Is it a good idea? Do you see some benefits to this? I think this is going to allow me to compare myself to the best 500 companies in America. And if I can beat them consistently, then perhaps it would give me the incentive to trim off the top, take some profit, reevaluate, reassess myself, and I can compare my performance to any other stock, crypto, Bitcoin, you name it. I can do that. So I want your thoughts. What do you think about that? And start leaving your comments now. Do you like that idea? Is that a good idea? Would you use that? And then I can use your comments during the making of the video. Okay, so let's just welcome everybody in. Hi, Tio and Martin. Hi, Steve. Hi, Tio Roll. J&J, is J&J a buy? Yes, it is. Absolutely it is. I have bought more Coca-Cola, though, today. So I could buy more if I sell the S&P. And I could do that because we're still at a virtually all-time high. I'm up 13%. Nothing wrong with doing that. However, I do want to still keep that high on my priority list. So it's getting thinner by the day, so I don't want to go much more. Compared to SPY, no, any asset. Final trading hour, TRO. I'm wondering why people only focus on J&J. Why not Pfizer or Bristol Myers Squibb? Well, there's a reason for that. J&J is the dividend king. It gives a better return. It has a much better balance sheet. So it has, it's much more resilient. It's much more recessionary proof, put it that way. Hi, George and Sensei. Can you please sign me for Robinhood? Right, can you please sing for me, Robin Hood, riding through the glen? Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men, feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood, Robin Hood. I love it. Do you know what? I'm going to put that in the video. Yep. Let me save that as a favorite. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to put that in the video in a minute. There you go. Both J&J are 57, 157.90. They're the same price. That doesn't mean to say it's the same stock, though, just because it's the same price. It doesn't mean anything at all. Hey, mate, how are you? Oh, no, when you compare to 5 years, on no, when you compare to 5 years, what do you mean? You can't compare to 5 years because it's only as old as your portfolio. When you compare to 5 years, no, it's only on your main portfolio. It's however long you've had your portfolio. So let me add that because that will be useful for a question. Okay, it's a good metric. I would compare against both indices, ETFs mostly, MSCI World, S&P and DAX. I would use mostly. Okay, let me save that comment for the comparison. Hey everyone, it's a great idea. Okay, also the NASDAQ, yeah. I bought Tyson today, TSN today. Hi Stephen, compared to gold is good. Yes, you can do that. GLD. So if I look at it now, look, if I go into here and I edit and I type in GLD, I can compare to gold. And there you go. And save. There you go. You can see. And now let me take off the other ones. I can turn off VU and leave on gold. There you go. Now you can see that I have outperformed gold on the day. I've outperformed on the week. I've outperformed on the month. This is, you can see what I have done. So year to date, on the year to date, I'm in the green. I'm up 22%. Gold's up 5%. So there you go. Absolutely, you can do gold. So we can leave it like that. We can turn on gold. We could go back to gold and the S&P. There you go. All right. I'll have that comment. We'll bring that in. And BTC. You'd like BTC as well, right? Okay. So we'll put BTC. We'll take off QQQ then, and we'll do BTC. Whoops. BTC. Compare. BTC common stock. It doesn't look like I can compare to a crypto. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, I've got to get rid of one. So let me get rid of. There we go. BTC. Okay. Save. Now I can turn off the S&P. There we go. Right, so over the year to date. The year to date, BTC is up 85%. I'm up 22%. There we go. That's great. So now I've set up some great ones there. What a brilliant tool this is. What an absolutely brilliant tool this is. So I'm going to change that back to VU, and then we're going to make a video in a minute. I'm going to bring in your comments. I love it. Good man. Nice one. He likes that. Compared to BTC Gold. Okay. When you compare to all, it won't look good. Yeah. Great metric. Yeah, I like that. Very useful. But it doesn't make too much sense to compare against a single stock. It does make sense. Of course it makes sense, because you might have said, I'm going all in. And then you can judge yourself and you can see when it was good, when it wasn't. You can look at the news and why it wasn't. You can learn a lot from this. For you, I guess S&P and NASDAQ would be the most relevant. Yeah, I'm going to use S&P, gold, and Bitcoin. I think that's a good. I think it's three very good suggestions there. Anyway, good. I like it. We'll do that in a minute. So we've got a few comments then. I think we got enough. I think we got enough comments. So all of you that gave me a comment now will be in the video. Okay? Okay, so let's do it. Let's make a video. Okay? So let me mark the time. All of you that sent me a message will be in it. Here we go. 13:45. Now, if you want to do a crypto tip during this video, or a super chat, this video will contain your super chat that pops up on the screen. Make sure that you put a comment, and your comment will be in this video forever. So if you want to do a super chat or a crypto tip, martynlucas.com/crypto/tip, you can do that. And when I make the video, I will leave that in, so your comment will be there. It will read it out, and then you'll be part of the video, which will live there forever. All right, so let's do it. Let me add what I wanted to say to this video. It is now 14 minutes. 14. Hood. Excellent. Okay, here we go. So, right at the top of the video. Right at the top of the video. Leah comes in with a tip and a bing, bing, bing on the tip. There you go. Thank you, Leah. Tap, tap, tap. It's a Sensei cup. Look at that. That was good timing, wasn't it? All right. She made it quite clear that she came in there with a cup of tea, didn't she? Right, let's do it. Let's make this video. I've got all your favourites now, everybody, so we're all good to go. SPY, Gold, BTC, and NASDAQ. Most important daily is probably SPY, Gold, BTC, and NASDAQ. And that's kind of what I've got. You can only have 3, though. SPY, Gold, BTC. I've got that. Right, okay. Robinhood, riding through the Glen, does it once again. And we'll cover that song in just a moment. Do you see something different with Robinhood today? Well, smash the like button and you might get it right, because if you hit the like button, it will reveal to you the answer. Can you see something new today with Robinhood? This has just been released some moments ago. I'm making this video in a live show, and I've asked my live audience to comment, and I'm going to add their comments to this video. What we've got now with Robinhood is a very useful tool. I like this. I like this a lot. What it is price comparison. You can compare your performance to any other stock, ETF, crypto, gold, whatever you like, and you can compare and see how you're performing. Remember, if you can consistently beat the market, you're beating the best fund managers in the world. Pretty good. The benefit to this, though, is if you are beating it consistently, then trim off the top, see where the news was and what events occurred. And if you look at my week and my month, I'm showing you now my positions here. You can start to learn a lot and actually employ that information in your trading. So I think this is a very, very nice feature from Robinhood. So what have we got here right now? How does it work? Well, this is my main position, as you can see, and it works. That's the app you're looking at. It also works exactly the same if we look at the website. Exactly the same, no difference there. And I'll share with you on... oh, hello, in the live show.
Martyn Lucas Investor keeps getting better and better. Just the best YouTube TV channel ever. Emo.
Fantastic. I love that. This is made during a live video, so that couldn't have come better, could it? Absolutely great. Thank you, Jojo S, for that wonderful tip. If we look here on my chart, you can see my performance over the day, over the week, over the month, over the year, all is in green. And you can see today I'm up 0.49. Absolutely great. If I change my settings and I go, let's do year to date, for example, I am up 22%. And the S&P is up 16.49. Now, I'm using VU. You could use SPY. It doesn't matter. The point is, I can see I'm consistently beating the market. That makes me the greatest investor in the world, right? Pretty good. Very, very happy with that. That's a good achievement. I'm happy. But now what I can do is, because I've made some profits consistently against the measured market, I could decide whether I want to trim off the top, rebalance my portfolio, which is a great idea. Now, how does this work? There's more to it than this. If we look at my main account, I can go into the settings like this, and I can turn off one of the 3 options. I've chose gold, BTC, and I've chose at the S&P. You can see right there, look. I can decide to turn off the S&P and compare myself to BTC. So we'll turn off the S&P, and I'm just compared now to the BTC. Now you can see over the month, BTC is up 18%. I'm up 5%. So over time, you can start to see patterns. Now because I live and breathe this and spend 2 years staring at screens, I can see patterns forming. I can see ideas forming. But it also makes me accountable. If you are a gambler, this isn't for you. If you are, however, a responsible investor and you want to learn from your trades and make better trades and hold yourself accountable and want to improve what you're doing, this is good for you. Now, it also works on your Roth IRA as well. If we go over to the Roth IRA, you'll see it works there as well. This is my main account. If I click into my Roth IRA, you can see it's there as well. And I can go to my all-time position, which is even better. Look, there's my all-time position. I have made overall since November of last year, 22, virtually the same as if I just bought the S&P. Now, you can see that big dip there. That was when I held on to Virgin Orbit and I lost my money. I've done very well. I've managed to recover. But if I'd only owned the S&P, I would have actually been up more and I would have saved losing so much hair. So I think this is a great tool. So I want to get your thoughts and comments about this right now. So I've actually asked my members, as I'm doing this video, to comment. And we've got a few comments here I'm going to share on the screen. So Matt Cleverly says, can you please sing for me, Robin Hood, riding through the glen, Robin Hood, with his band of men, feared by the bad, loved by the good, Robin Hood. And I sang it on purpose out of tune because, I don't want to show off or anything. Anyway, so there you go. Not really relevant, but I thought I'd put it in. Oh no, when can you compare to 5 years, said Sensei. Well, you can compare to as much history that you've got. If your account's 5 years old, you can compare it 5 years. Tio Roll says it's a good metric. I would compare against both indices and ETFs, mostly MSCI World, S&P and DAX. Everyone's going to do what they want to do. Choose the things that you invest in, what you like, and then at the end of the day, hopefully, if you are fully investing in something which is very high risk, perhaps Virgin Galactic, for example, or Tilray, you could go, hang on, how would I have compared if I just bought the S&P? And hopefully it'll make you become a much better investor and at the end of the day, make more money. Isn't that why we're doing it? M. McDonald says, hello everyone. Yes, it's a great idea. Compare it to gold is good. Well, we can do that. If I look at my portfolio here, and I want to go and go into my main account, I can do in either, and I decide to turn off the S&P and compare it to gold over, say, the year to date, for example. Let me just turn off VU for a moment. There we go. So I've just got gold. You can see I have made 22%, whereas gold would have only made me 5.63. But you can see when it would have made more money. So basically you could look at that and go, all right, if during the year I'd switched from gold, which was ahead of the market, and back into S&P. Now, of course, that's looking backwards. How could you have known all this? You can, because after a while, you'll recognize the patterns. Maybe you'll see patterns at certain times of the year. Start noting those, writing those down. They could be very useful for you. You might notice that gold performs better. I mean, like, for example, oil always performs better in the summer. You might go, okay, I can put more into oil until, say, June. Then I take my profits, move back into cyclical stocks or ETFs or assets like gold or crypto tends to do well at certain periods of the year. And we can learn all these things. So I think actually this is a very good metric, very, very useful, holds me accountable, and actually is going to make me a more responsible investor over time and ultimately make me more money. Matt Cloverly says, Coverley, I beg your pardon, says, good man, nice one, he likes it. And Sensei Crypto finished up there by saying, great metric. So there you go. Now I'd like your thoughts and comments below the video. So leave your comments and thoughts on this video. I would like to know what you think. I will reply to everyone's comments. If you click above my head, I will actually have a link to a poll on Twitter, and you can take part in that and let me know, is this going to help you? Is this a good idea? Is this just a pointless bit of fun? Is it going to make you a better investor? And we're going to run a poll. Take part in the poll, leave me your comments, and I'll reply to everybody, help you grow on Twitter. So there you go. What do you think? It's a great idea. I think this is going to make me more money, more education. The more I can learn, the more discipline, the more accountability for myself, what I'm doing, and so on and so forth, the better. Absolutely great. So if you'd like to become one of our members, we have members now in 36 countries around the world. And if you want more information on Robinhood's 24 hours a day trading, which I am really enjoying, I used it last night for the first time, didn't manage to pick up any all-time discounts or any high value sales, but learned a lot from it. I'm going to now employ that into my trading strategy. If you click up here, you will see the Robinhood video about that. And down here, well, there'll be another surprise video. I haven't decided what it is yet because I'm making this during a live show as all the country flags fly across my head. There you go. So what do you think of that? Pretty good? Do you like it? I'd love your thoughts on all of this. Leave your comments below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, okay. That'll go out as a video at the end of the show. Thank you ever so much, everyone who took part in that. I really appreciate it. And Jojo S, absolutely brilliant, dropping that super chat in like that. Very, very good. Great idea. If anyone's a business, anyone wants to promote something, wonderful idea to ever do that. And I invite you when I'm making the video, because if you want to promote something, it's a great way, because the videos will get thousands of views and live forever on YouTube. So there you go. Thank you ever so much, Jojo S. Nice one, says Mike. Hi, Martin, Robbie Cooper. How are you? Please, can you look at SOS, Robbie Cooper? Yes, I can look at SOS for you today. All right, I will look at that for you. Also interesting would be real estate funds somehow trying to compare against real estate. You can use a right. That will be available as well. BTC year to date is crazy. Yeah, so I'm going to keep that there and keep measuring my success and failure, of course, against the market or any other asset that I decide to do. All right, so SOS. We're not going to do a full back test. We haven't got time for that. But what I will do is have a quick look at SOS for you. This is for Robbie Cooper, one of our members. SOS Limited. Let me just have a quick look. It's not a full back test. Let's have a quick look. The 5-year, what is it? Okay, it's been around since 2001. It IPO'd and popped up, and now we've seen nothing for the longest time. It went all the way to 1,000. That's got to be a Chinese stock. Yeah, recognize Chinese stock straight away. Robbie Cooper, do you want me to be polite? Cannot get involved in any of these Chinese stocks. When you see, and the moment you see a chart like that, straight away I went, is it Chinese? And it was Chinese, because when a stock goes to insane valuations and then goes all the way down, I've never seen one yet come back. It's the manipulation beyond manipulation. Remember, somebody somewhere in the world owns a share of this for $1,400. Someone does, because it sold for that. And when it came down, did they dump it? Maybe they did and lost all their money. And now it's worth $763. A company that goes that high and then comes back to $763 and trades like this is a day out at the casino. I'm not going to review this. This is not the sort of stocks that I encourage anyone to invest in. Any of this Chinese manipulation is beyond comprehension. It even loses money. Look, it's 762, which means you're actually making money. I beg your pardon. It's it's the earnings ratio. You're earning more than it's costing than it's costing you. So it's not just cheap; it's the other way around. This is manipulation gone mad. There's no analyst report on it. There wouldn't be. No analyst worth their salt is going to report on this. This is a complete and utter joke. This is a day at the casino. But I know you don't care. You might go, well, if it's up 30%, I'm making money. You see, I actually do, because I do care, because that's why I don't go into a casino. I'm not saying you can't win money in a casino, but you won't ever see me put a single dollar on a casino table. It's a complete and utter waste of money. Just to qualify, I have actually been to a casino about twice. About 20 years ago, me and my mate put $5 in at Christmas. It lasted me about 3 minutes. And I did it again the following year. It lasted me about a minute. So 2 years in a row, I thought, sod this. This is ridiculous. So I have done it. $5, lost £5 both times. Me and my mate Mark, and it worked out rubbish both times. So no, I'm not a gambling man. That is not a stock for me. The moment I looked at it, I thought it's Chinese, and it was. And yeah, I can't condone any of that. So anyway, I've had a look at it, but that's as good as you're going to get, I'm afraid, from me. Anyway, how's the chart looking in BTC today? BTC just going sideways, as we predicted. It's not going to do anything. It's going to go to 31, 32, 33, back down 30. It's just going to go sideways. And anyone who's telling you they're making any money on that really isn't telling you the full story. Because if you keep going from 30 to 31, unless you buy $30,000 worth of Bitcoin and make $1,000, and that's assuming you buy it at 30 and sell it at 31, you're not making any money. Most of us are spending $100, $200, and we're just going up and down a couple of pence, and there's not much point. I think it's going to go down much lower than this. I don't see any point in owning that at all. I think it's a waste of time. It's literally been stagnant for weeks. You wouldn't have thought so if you look at BitBoy or Cryptos or Us. They're always telling you they're great news. It's about to break. It's about to break. We're all going to get rich, because without that, they've got no... I don't know how they do it every day. I honestly don't know how every day they repeat the same rubbish. I don't know how people do it. And I don't know why people watch it, but they do. I don't understand a lot of things, but there you go. It's not the best way to invest. It's not the best place to put your money. I do believe in crypto, 5% of my portfolio, but I'm waiting for it to go down. I'm just having patience. I'm not going to be in and out of this every 5 seconds, because I don't want to hold the bag at 30 grand. I absolutely don't. If I buy it today at 30, trying to sell it at 31, I'm not buying $30,000, am I? I'm buying $100, $200. So I'm making like $1, 50 cents. And then my average is 30 grand. And then it goes down to 15. I'm down. There's no way I'm doing it. You've got to come in with hundreds of thousands of dollars and hope it doesn't drop. That's good. That would be even worse. But it's a pointless exercise to come in with $20. You're better off putting $20 in the S&P or $20 in Coca-Cola and earning a dividend from it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Wondering if it'll go to the downside. Yeah, we all think it's going to 15,000. Yeah, easy to think it's going sideways, but you have to zoom out year to date. Of course, year to date, it's up. We all get that. Yeah, it's up 46% year to date. But I'm up 60% on Tesla in the last 3 months. So again, you need to look at it and go, well, over a year... the year to date, so from January to July, it's gone up 46%. Well, you could have made more than that in many other stocks when they actually make a profit. So there's a real reason to actually own it. To me, my average is 15,000. That's where I buy it. Sticking to that narrative, and I am damned if I'm going to pay $30,000 for it. $30,000 for a string of code, which at best guess, and it's only a guess, it's going to go to X amount, 100 grand, 200 grand, a million, pick a number out the sky. There's no fundamental reason why it should, other than past experience, it should beat the previous experience, all of this stuff. But, you know, if you can buy it at half of the price from here, 15, add to your position, then yeah, as long as it's 5% of your portfolio, it doesn't go 90% or anything, then fine. But, you know, yeah, I'm not buying it here. I just want it to go down, Sensei. Yes. I will get, it will get there. Patience is the key. Absolutely. Patience is everything. I love one BTC if it goes back to 15 grand. Do you know what? This is the thing, innit? This is the thing. I once felt like that. I once, Signor Polito Holt, I was right with you. I said, I want to own a Bitcoin because in my mind, I can visualize the little gold coin with the B on it. And I could buy one on Amazon. You can buy them for about £6, $6. You can buy a little Bitcoin, little plastic, little pretend gold Bitcoin. And you can go, I own one of these. But what exactly is that? You've got a bit of plastic worth nothing, and you've got a string of code. It doesn't care whether you have a whole Bitcoin, because there's no actual coin. There's nothing. It's just binary code, zeros and ones. So whether you own $10 or a full Bitcoin, you don't actually, it doesn't make a difference. You got to get your head past that. When I first started buying shares, I had to have a 1 share of Tesla. And I was like, oh, I don't like the 0.576321 share of Tesla. Doesn't matter. It's how much money have you got invested in the company. That's what you have. So if you have $100 worth of Bitcoin, you have 100 Bitcoin. You have 100 Bitcoin. $100 of Bitcoin. No, you don't own one Bitcoin. That's because we've humanized it and we've given it one Bitcoin is worth 30,000. You own Bitcoin. You don't have to own like a cornfield. You own corn. You don't have to own a cornfield. You just own corn. I've got $100 worth of corn in my cupboard. I don't have to own the cornfield. So it doesn't matter whether you own a whole Bitcoin. So get past that, because that'll make you invest in a bad way. It'll make you want to buy it, whether you should or not. You just be, I've got to buy it. I've got to buy it. I want to get a 1 Bitcoin. Because I used to be like that, and now I couldn't care less. Now I don't think like that anymore, but I used to. Anyway, 25 minutes to go. Let's have a quick sip of latte out of the Sensei mug. Got my Sensei mug here. Do you like this Sensei mug? It's good, isn't it? It's got my logo on it, which makes it super brilliant. Right? By the way, you can buy my mugs until midnight tonight. Cheapest ever price. The black mug's the cool one. Cheapest ever price. It expires tonight or tomorrow night. And the reason why I say tonight or tomorrow, I'm not trying to mislead you. It said they're giving me the 20% discount until the 12th of July. That might be midnight tonight or midnight tomorrow. I don't know which, but it could be midnight tonight. If not, it is definitely midnight tomorrow night. And don't forget, that depends on your time zone, so don't miss out. Okay. Back to our positions. Virgin Galactic. Just going sideways all day. You see why I didn't buy it? There's no real point. Chevron. Chevron's had a good day, up 1.79. I'm trying to get some money out of Chevron. I've got 7 shares. When I get my money out, I have to make some money on it, because this is the sort of stock that will make a return. It's not like you have to go sideways forever. But when I looked at this, I didn't consider the fact over 5 years it's only done 26%. That's rubbish. The dividend's okay, but I get just as good dividends on J&J or the S&P or anywhere else. So it doesn't make any sense to own this. I don't know why anyone would, personally. If you could buy it at the bottom and trade it at the top, fine. But I don't see any point. I can earn more money plenty of other places. So because it's been in there for a while and I could have made money somewhere else, I'm going to wait until I get my money out, because no doubt about it, it will ultimately go up. But I don't want to be around in 10 years' time, because with electricity and hydrogen and other things taking over the market, there'll always be oil, but I don't think the strength of oil will be what it is today in 10, 20 years. So I'm not just going to keep it forever just because of the dividends. It isn't worth it. If I can get my money out, I would like to make 5%, at least then I've got the money out that I could have had on uninvested cash. But then after that, I want to get out. I see better opportunities in virtually any other place. Anyway, Rivian, Tesla, up 64%. This is what I was talking about earlier. See, comparing to Bitcoin, look, I've done 43% in 3 months. Over the year, it's down over the year, but up 6%. But if you bought it at the bottom like I did, or near the bottom, then you're up 44%. So there's better things to buy right now, at least. Mullen just letting everybody down all over again. I don't know how Dave Mitry comes out of his hole, honestly. How you face the world every day. Quite honestly, I'd be embarrassed. C3 AI, gold going sideways today. Lucid, 10% away if it could have popped. Now we have 24-hour trading. So I am going to set a sell order, a limit order of $11. That would be a decent little profit. That would return me a decent profit, and I'm out. I don't care about it go to 12 or 20 or 50 or anywhere else for that matter. I am looking just to get a bit of a profit out and get out of the stock. I don't believe in Peter Rawlinson. He's paying himself all the profits, $500 million a year in salary, while the company loses money. I don't know how you can be the CEO and rob from the bank. I don't know how you can get away with that. So I don't want to be in the stock anymore. I think it's a waste of time. So as soon as I can get $11, I'd be out. And because the 24-hour trading can present opportunities throughout the night, if anything happens, I'm going to have that set. So I'm going to do that now. Anyway. Compare BTC year to date to your portfolio. Limited edition, that was. Yes, limited edition. Sensei's mug, limited edition. It was very limited. It wasn't even available. It was like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. All right? And I know Sensei, so I got one, but everybody else didn't. Oh, I do like a latte in the afternoon, I have to say. 20 minutes to go. Now then, Apple, where can we find some opportunities now? McDonald's. McDonald's gave us an opportunity today, but not enough. Coca-Cola was the gift of the week, gift of the month. We had this massive drop. People getting ready for tomorrow's CPI inflation figures, and money just went out of the safe hands into the high risk and then straight back out again. Anyway. I appreciate the advice. It's not advice. It's just my thought on it. I just think we all get tied up in owning a asset, like we feel that we have something. You don't. You have a number. That's it. J&J is certainly worth a buy, but I'm fully invested at the moment. Compare BTC year to date and SPY to all time. Compare BTC year to date and SPY to all time. I don't understand what you mean. You can't. You want to do year to date, but all time. Do you want to rephrase that? I don't get that. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas. Steve Johnson. Breaking news. You missed my breaking news. I just made a great video. Oh, you missed it. You could have been on it. You could have been on it, but you missed it. It'll come out at the end of this video. I've got another breaking news video for Robinhood. Very exciting stuff. Very happy about it. Anyway, talking of which, Robinhood is up today 5.71. This is one of my best. Oh my gosh, look how much money I've made on Robinhood. Considering I lost so much money when I started, I'm up $517 on one position, and I'm up $820 on the second position. That is mental. That is absolutely mental. I bought it 817, 877. I am really excited about that. We're going to cover the earnings. I'm not going to sell this. Even though I'm up, this isn't a source of funds. This isn't a Coca-Cola or a J&J where I can just rob from the bank and put it back. This is completely different. This has not yet hit its S-curve. This is a 6 to 10x. So until we're up in the 40s minimum, I don't need to trim this at all. It's just getting started. I love it. I think it's great. They just keep innovating every day, something new every day. Let's have a look. Any low stocks you plan to buy soon, Martin? Yeah, I bought Coca-Cola today at the bottom here. I posted it on Twitter, and that's what we did. Very, very happy. My all-time low for Coca-Cola. Humble you a little bit. You're always up. So look at this way. Ha ha. BTC year to date. Also SPY all time. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're going to say. Year to date is up 46%. You're always up. So look at it this way. BTC year to date, also SPY all time. Okay. There's BTC up 46%. Let me look at the S&P, which is the same as SPY, makes a difference. I haven't got all time here. I'm just looking at the 5-year. I haven't got that chart available. That's another set of charts, which I'm not displaying those. So Sensei, I can't do that. You have 9,500 subs, a lot and lots of views. Why are you not monetized? I am monetized. I've been monetized for a year and a half. I am monetized. What do you mean I'm not monetized? I am. That's why I have super chats. That's why I have, what can I say? I'm monetized. If you don't see ads, it's because you've got ad blocker on. So not only you're not a member, you're watching for free, you blocked all the ads so I don't get any money at all. So, yeah, that's what you're on about, is it? That's why you're not seeing any ads. Other than that, you either watch me, you've got YouTube Premium, which I still earn money anyway. Give me some, Martin. Give you some what? Queen of self-braiding, what do you want? What don't you understand? Sorry. Compare BTC to your year-to-date. I've done that already. How many more blooming times? How many more times have I got to do this? What's going on here, Sensei Crypto? Look, he wants me to compare. He wants me to compare year-to-date. Okay, year-to-date. There we go. This is the new thing we've released today. Bitcoin. Turn off S&P. There you go. We've already done this. We've already shown this. So Sensei wants to see my year-to-date 86% on Bitcoin I would have made. And I've made 22%. So if I'd only bought Bitcoin year-to-date, back in January, I'd be up now. I would have performed if I'd bought the same amount of money in and done the same thing with Bitcoin as I've done with my account. I would have been up, as you can see, a lot more. So yes, you're absolutely right. If I'd only bought Bitcoin and nothing else, I would have beaten my portfolio by quite a bit. It has to be said. So there you go. Only own Bitcoin then. Is that the moral of the message? Anyway, let me change that back to the S&P for now. Anyway, New service here, just added to Robinhood. Very, very good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. There you go. Let me... Hi, Martin. Hi, Privet. How you doing? Use the compare feature. I just did. Hi, Martin. Have you had a chance to look at plug power? I actually haven't. I've got it written down here. Plug for Henrik. It's actually on my notes, but not yet. Always room to improve. Always. You keep saying you don't make money from the videos. I don't make money from live videos. That's why everyone's a member. If it wasn't for the members, I would earn absolutely nothing. I make money from my videos, but my videos don't get that many views yet. I'm now starting to get 1,000 views a video. I earn about between $5 to $10 a video now. But I spend 99% of my time going live because I prefer to build a community than just make videos. This is not a YouTube channel. This is YouTube TV. That's why I go live, building a community. That's why 95% of my live viewers are members, because they want to support the live content. That's why I'm live up to 10 hours a day. Anyway, me, says our friend from Taiwan. How are you today? How much in percentage of your portfolio do you recommend to allocate to each stock? And SPY all time. I haven't got on this setup that I'm showing you, Sensei. I don't have SPY all time. Okay, I only have the 5-year. How much in percentage of your portfolio do you recommend to allocate to each stock? Well, that all comes down to your understanding of each stock. The way you look at every stock is very different to me, because I will have a different understanding, a different belief. You might love technology and think technology is going to save the world. I might prefer solar because I think the environment is the #1 thing that's going to grow the most. You might be an oil man and you think EVs are a load of rubbish and you don't believe in it. You think it's all going to zero, so you'd buy oil. So it depends on your own understanding of the stock. And diverse doesn't mean diverse just for the sheer hell of it. Diverse means that you have got a balance of risk in things you understand, okay? Oh, is that a friend from Taiwan? It looked like a scam. No, that's one of our friends. They struggle to speak English, Sensei. Are you are you banning one of our members? Well, they're not a member, but they are one of our regular guests. I get it, but in general, well, for me, I will scalp off the top. I will swing trade, but ultimately, I'm a long-term investor because that is the most reliable, comfortable way to achieve my goal. I'm not trying to be the greatest day trader in the world. I'm not trying to beat the market. I just want to achieve my goals and, build a family online and reach my 100 grand. That's all I want to do. So to do that, knowing my personality, how I could get carried away in a certain stock like Virgin Galactic, I want to have a foundation that gives stability to my portfolio. That's why 27% of my brokerage position is the S&P. Bearing in mind, over 2 years, I've been making adjustments all the time to find ways to improve my strategy so it constantly updates and constantly changes. The situation changes. Coca-Cola today went down when the S&P went up so much that I took profits from the S&P to buy another S&P member, Coca-Cola, because I know Coca-Cola is good. So the overall S&P is up 13%, so I'm trimming off a little bit just to buy Coca-Cola. Now that means Coca-Cola now is slightly overweighted, and as we progress, and here, see, now Coke is making me some money. This is fantastic. This is making me money now, and once we get once we get a 1 or 2% profit, I'm going to reduce my Coca-Cola position because I've lowered my average. Remember, first in, first out. So I will end up leaving the lower price stocks in because I've been buying it on the way down. So my average will get lower, and my ultimate gain will be higher. So I will trim off the top. This has been a perfect trade today. This couldn't have been better. I bought it here today because I'd made plenty of money on other things. I made 17% on Virgin Galactic. So I bought more Coke the other day, bought more again this morning on this dip. Now, once it gets to 61, 62, I'm going to sell a few after dividends, perhaps, because we've got another dividend due in another couple of months. Sell a couple, put the cash in the bank, and what about Pepsi? Pepsi is just as good. Pepsi, just as good as Coca-Cola. You know, I buy Coca-Cola because I drink it. I like it. It's just as good, though. I've got many investors who buy Pepsi and see it just the same, and it's very similar. But why dilute yourself? Why have a bit of both? I mean, you can. Why not? I have a bit of Procter & Gamble with J&J. But the reason why I have Procter and J&J is because they're pharmaceutical companies, and one could get massively sued and the other one could buy the other one out. Pepsi is never going to buy Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is never going to buy Pepsi, and they're not going to get sued because of a cancer scare or anything like that. So I don't think you have to diverse when it comes to soft drinks. J&J, yeah, makes perfect sense. Why not? Anyway, this is working out extremely well for me. I mean, that couldn't have gone better. Did you see my post earlier? This was my post on Twitter. I announced it as I did it. There it is. I bought here. I put it on Twitter. I've had no comments or replies to that. I'm not surprised because it's a boring stock. People don't get excited about Coca-Cola. I do because I like seeing my portfolio steadily grow without any fear of really going down. So I like it. Coca-Cola is like a cash cow, relatively low risk and good return. You agree? Absolutely. Not the last year though. It's a $74 stock. That's my price target on it. But for the last year, it's gone sideways. Look, it's actually down 5.5%. See, last year, just nothing. It's due another breakout. It's the only stock, it's a dividend king. It's increased its dividends for 60 plus years, consistently every single year for 60 odd years. You cannot get a better, more stable cash cow than that. I like your thought process. Thank you so much indeed. Yeah, I always buy when everyone's selling. When everyone's panicking, like this morning, using Coca-Cola as a source of funds, which is what I do. Which is what I will do. When I'm up on it, which I will be now, I can't really not be. I'm only $17 down. I'm going to be able to use it as a bank. That's what people with millions of shares of Coca-Cola do. They use it as a bank. They just sell a few, like the S&P, and then buy something risky, like Tilray or Virgin Galactic, or add to their Tesla position. They use it as a source of funds. You often get that comment bashed around. And that's what I will be doing with it when I feel that Virgin Galactic is the right thing to do. Right now it isn't. Look at my comment. Scroll up. Was saying something about selling... Oh, okay. Sensei, I had no idea about that. Well, thank you very much for doing your thing. Appreciate that. I didn't know that was going on. See, I don't read the comments that have been timed out because I'm focusing on the comments to the right. There's a comment screen on the left, what you're seeing, and I'm looking at the comments that have come through. And if they're banned, I don't see them. Anyway. What's the return of Coca-Cola over a 5-year period? Let's have a little look. Over 5 years. 33%, which is actually rubbish. Actually rubbish. I could have just owned the S&P for that, or anything else for that matter. 33% over 5 years is rubbish. But what you're missing is you're not considering the buying the dips and in reinvesting. Not automatically. I don't do automatic dividend investment. I think that's really lazy. It's a bad way of doing it. I buy it when the stock's down. So I do it manually. Only 33% because we've been going sideways for a year. It's been very slow to... Once we recovered from COVID, it's just been going sideways. So I see this preparing for a breakout. So while it's going down, I like to buy more. Knowing, remember, it doesn't grow that much because it's got a good dividend and the dividend increases. So you got to bear that in mind. Okay. Do I have the translation? Senzai, I don't see it anymore now. We'll move on from that. We'll come back to it if it happens again. Thank you very much for doing a great job as a moderator. Back again. 3 stocks hit my trim today. Here he is, Martyn Redding. We've not heard from Martyn Redding for a while. Let's bring him on the screen. Here is Martyn Redding.
Martyn Lucas is a wonderful man. He has a wonderful British humor, which I love. This is a real person doing real things with our real family. I've been trading for a long time now, but I have also learned some things from Martyn, as well as he's learned some stuff from other people. And we are all trying to make it to our retirement so that we don't have to work anymore and enjoy life.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you, Stephen. 1. All right. The bell has gone. Sensei Crypto rings the bell. The Sensei bell has been rung once again. Fan-flipping-tastic. Okay, let's have a look at our positions right now. Now we've got 24-hour investing now. We'll go through to 7 o'clock, the after hours, and then we go into the overnight hours, 24-hour overnight. And I'll be setting positions to sell. $11 on Lucid. Let's have a look. Virgin Galactic is down in the after hours. Chevron, waiting to get our money out. Still going up. Virgin Orbit. Rivian. Giving up those gains it made a few days ago. Tesla. 24-hour market. See that, look? It's on the 24-hour market. So we can get our money out. If at 3 o'clock in the morning, for some reason we get some great news and Elon Musk buys back shares or he sells shares to pay for Twitter, I can react to that news. And when I say react, I'm not going to be up looking at it. What I'm going to do is set orders. So I'm going to set like a 20% drop or a 20% sell if it moves that much, so I can trade 24 hours a day. So if we get some breaking news at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm sleeping and the stock goes up 20%, I'm going to sell one. I'm going to sell 2. I'm going to get some money off because that's going to go back down again. That's a knee-jerk reaction. The day when we get nearer the earnings, this 24-hour stuff is really going to kick in, because when the 24-hour kicks in, I am going to do very, very well with that. That's when it's going to work very, very well, because the day of the earnings or the day after, we're going to get middle of the night movement. Virgin Galactic is one of those stocks that after hours, 3 in the morning, they announce the flights and boom, Now, unfortunately, Virgin Galactic is not one of those that you can trade 24 hours a day. There you go. Virgin Galactic normally pops up in the after hours, but today we've gone up with no fundamental reasons. So I knew, or I believed, I thought, that's why I didn't buy it. Why I thought it would come back down again. I haven't been chasing the stock. I think anyone who's chasing that now is just hoping for luck. It's not the right time. The chart looks weak. The fundamentals are weak. The news coming out of Virgin Galactic is very skaty at best. Manipulation is flying around all over the place. I want to distance myself from all of that rah-rah and nonsense, knowing that the new information is going to come for another couple of weeks at least. There's no point to own it. I've taken 17% plus several 3 or 4 and 5% scalp trades, and that I used to buy Coca-Cola today, and I'm blimmin' glad I did. One of the best trades I've ever made. So I am very happy with that. If there was good news, it would have popped up in the after hours. It's not. It's going back down because people have been buying it on no other reason than hopery, and down it's gone again. So there you go. I still say it could go to 150. I've stared at it for 2 years, and I believe that. Tesla going up. Mullen. Again, I reiterate, I've invited Dave Mitry and other members of the company to accept an interview, and they don't. They only want to do interviews where they control the narrative, where they can promote the stock and say what we're doing is great and whatever. Whereas I want to interview them and have them and question them. And when I interviewed the owner of Hancash, when I interviewed Kurt Wookert and Greg Dickerson, they were happy to be interviewed because they have a positive message and they want me to ask the difficult questions because they have the difficult answers. Whereas Mullen and others I've invited have all declined because they don't want me to say it's a load of rubbish. I mean, why would they want to go online and be told that? But, anyway. Lucid, that's a shame. I'm trying to get out of it. Apple, okay. Amazon. McDonald's, Coca-Cola. Oh my gosh. Best trade ever. Best trade ever today. Bought there. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm thrilled to bits with that. Did anybody else buy Coca-Cola today? It's a $74 price target, and it's been massively oversold, only because it was used as a source of funds today. It's where the rich go to get their free cash. It's like a bank. It's like an ATM. This and J&J has been used as an ATM for the last 6 months. $10 a day, stocks unlimited. What's $10 a day? Also 3% dividend, KO, yeah. Let's have a quick listen to some of our members. We've got some new people here. Let's hear from Poya this is Poya from Iran.
Puya Bostani from Iran, joining Martyn Lucas Investment Channel. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I think everybody can benefit from the amazing content that Martyn, from his experience, put up on this challenge, will help you to go and grow and go beyond your investment journey.
How many other stocks are you invested in for the rest? Private, I will show you my portfolio. That's probably the easiest way. So private, I don't normally spend this much time for a non-member because I just have to focus on my members, but I will just very quickly share with you. This is my portfolio. There's crypto at the top, which sits on it doesn't really sit here, it sits in my Coinbase and my ledger. You can see S&P 26 shares, Amazon 54 shares, Apple 19 shares, Next Year Energy 43 shares, Coca-Cola 55 shares, J&J 16 shares, CVX, which is Chevron 7, Enphase 12, Space 1 because I'm out, Microsoft 2.25, Tilray 493, Google $5, 5 shares, sorry, McDonald's 3, Robinhood 159. And then we go down to nothing at the bottom. Tesla, I own it on my Roth IRA because I can trade it. AI, I'm out. So there it is. Procter & Gamble. There is my positions. Okay. I go into more detail for members. I just haven't got the time to focus on that right now. Yes, it's $10 a day to sponsor the bell. You also get your badge on it. We show your website and link. We have a bit of fun with it. You are sponsoring the Sensei bell. It's Sensei's bell. He bought it. And yes, absolutely right. Good time for a scalp, 360. What's this on Virgin Galactic? 360. Yeah, I mean, I didn't buy it. I put my money into Coca-Cola instead. Mika Flemings, welcome to you. Ben, that's where I bought for a scalp. Sensei, can I buy for 2 months? What you do, if you want to be a sponsor of my show, you can't buy the bell for 2 months. Because it's Sensei's bell. Sensei pays $99 a month to be a sponsor. And for that, he has his links below every one of my videos. I mention him in every show. I share his website. I'm going to do it now, actually. And I promote him. He's a sponsor. He's also on the homepage of my YouTube channel. He's in all my literature everywhere and all my links across all my platforms everywhere. He's on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter. He's tagged in all my posts. He's everywhere. Okay? And so on. If you want to sponsor the bell for the day, it's $10. If you want to sponsor the show and you actually want me to play commercials for you, like I'm about to do now for Sensei, that's $99 a month. It's much better value. You wouldn't pay $10 every single day, because then you'd pay $300 a month. However, the membership is about to go up, because the reach that I have, the amount of people that see you, $99 isn't the true value at all. I'm doing it to help Sensei out, because he provides great content to my show as well. So if you want to be a sponsor of my channel and you want me to promote your website, your business, and there are many other perks. Remember, as a sponsor, you get bronze, silver, and gold. So you can have one-on-one Zoom calls with me, 20-minute fundraisers, birthday celebrations, and everything else that comes with it. But anyway, all right. Can I buy for 2 months? Well, let me know what you want to do. Blue Origin rocket exploded during test today. Did it? I didn't know about that. Blue Origin exploded during test today. Didn't know anything about that. Thanks for sharing that information. I've not seen that. Sure, it will be a deal if you can work out with Martyn. I've noticed it has bounced from there a few times. I bought Uniswap chart looks good. Dragon, we also bought recently. Thanks for sharing, Martyn. You're welcome. I was just asking generally. What was that, Ben? What were you asking generally? Good entry for a scalp. Oh, I see. Let's have a look. I don't mind if he wants the bell for 2 months. That's 600 for you. Okay. Well, if Sensei is happy for you to do that, then that's fine by me, because it is Sensei's bell. He gets that because he sponsors. If you want to sponsor the bell and be a sponsor, I can do that for you. And Sensei says you can have his bell, and I will put the badge on and everything for you. Anyway, CVX up 2.8. Thank you, Stephen. Remember to hit the like. Right, let's go through a couple of things. Meta, Rio, Facebook, Google, Canoe. Canoe is behaving like Mullen. Every day up, down, up, down. I hate stocks that do that. Rubbish. Don't like stocks that do that. IonQ, still too expensive. Robinhood, steadily going up now. It just keeps on grinding away. This is what I like. That's the sort of chart you want. Nothing straight up. Nothing up and down. Steadily grows, sells off, buys up, sells off. This is the sort of chart you want. Robinhood are doing everything right. Everything about this is steadily going up. I like it. It's good. It's a 6 to 10x for me. Very, very happy with that. Tilray, up today. Bitcoin just going sideways forever. Enphase, good. Next year Energy, 4% down. I'm happy with it. The dividends are good. Tesco, it's got to be the 6. Walmart, Microsoft, Google, J&J, Coca-Cola, fantastic. What a perfect trade that was. Okay. Right. Gold, yeah. So let's look at my overall position. Overall position today, we're up 0.74. We'll do day trade of the day in a second. My overall position today on my Roth IRA is up as well. Looks really great. Mine's in the green. The S&P is in blue. So you can see I'm beating the market on my Roth IRA as well. Now, the reason why I'm 55.7, I've just taken $4,000 out of the account to pay off my computer. That's now done. So that's my new low now. Now I want to get back to 60 grand. And from the 21st of August, I'll have money coming back from YouTube where I can start putting it back in and buying more stocks. Okay. Tesla's going up. Rivian. I want to get out of Mullen. Mullen is awful. Absolute trash. I also want to trim Coca-Cola if we get to 62. Even though 74 is my price target. And I also want to get rid of Lucid on the 24-hour if it goes to 11, which it could do. There's lots of fakery and a lot of rumors about nonsense and stuff like that being created on Reddit. So I love all that stuff because it's rubbish and it enables me to trade rubbish. Get rid of it. All right. Okay. Now then. Got a couple of things coming up. First of all, I'm going to let everyone know on Friday, it's our Rocket Man concert. It gets better every single Friday. Every Friday it gets better. Here's the Rocket Man concert for Friday. Check that out. Go and click on that and remind yourself that you want to go to that. And we are going to sing the song that everyone's been guessing on Facebook. What did I sing 11 years ago at Wimbledon final with Roger Federer on centre court? Roger Federer and what's his name? Andy Murray live on Dutch TV. What did I sing? No one's got it right. And on Friday in the show, I will sing it. Anyway, tomorrow morning we go early. So be ready early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning I'm going early because it's CPI, Consumer Price Index, inflation. We will be live tomorrow early. We've got the FOMC report coming up and we're about to go into earnings season. We're going to cover all the major earnings, so get ready for that live on the show, including Virgin Galactic, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, Apple, Robinhood, all of it. You know all about it. You know all about it, right? I'll be back in about an hour for the premiere of the Robinhood video, which you all just took part in earlier. So join us back in about an hour for that. I would really appreciate it. It'd be very, very kind of you. In the meantime, let me quickly mention our sponsor here this afternoon. So, bam, 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 bam. Where have I just put? Why do I keep losing this link for some bizarre reason? Sensei's link always disappears, and it's like it must be me. I mean, it's got to be me. I don't know why I keep doing it, but anyway, I keep doing it. So Sensei Crypto is here in the chat. If you want to talk to him, Sensei, if anybody wants to speak to you, I'm sure you could be available. Check out Sensei's website. He sponsors our channel, $99 a month. He sponsors our channel, but also provides great content. That's why he gets such a good rate. The rates are going up because we reach a much bigger audience now than we did. And looking at his website here, if he's got lots of great free content, really good crypto charts for you. We've got the crypto challenge. I'm on the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. Really good. I'm up on it and doing very, very well. Check it out. Lots of free content. He'll do charts for you, analysis for you. Really, really good stuff. Provide that free. However, should you wish more, you can have a paid service as well. You can see it here on his website. If you quote my code, you will always get the best deal. The code to quote is LucasAids. If you quote the code LucasAids, you will get the best deal. And there is the code in the chat. Below every one of my videos is the the links as well. Every one of my videos are links. And when you see I post the videos on Facebook or on Twitter, if you look below the description, there is Sensei's information everywhere. Okay, so go and check that out. Fantastic. Now then, let me read this. Space sold, made $90 a day in and out. Very well done indeed. Congratulations to you. That's absolutely the right thing to do, in my opinion. I'm not in it at the moment because I see better opportunity somewhere else, and we've heard over and over again where. Bought here, have here. That was far better than owning Virgin Galactic today. Frant, what prices did you get? Sold space. Yeah, what price did you get? Says Francesco Santos. Let me bring all our countries in. 36 countries represented around the world. Let's, where are our countries? There you go. But we are not going to sleep. You gotta sleep. You gotta sleep. Discount code. Sensei, is it pretty much limited to crypto in its scope? I'll check out your website when I'm home. There's Ben. Ben is speaking directly to Sensei. Sensei, you've got a question in the chat for you right now. Chevron, Virgin Orbit, Rivian, Tesla, Mullen. Let me check my Bloomberg feed. Anything new on Bloomberg right now? Let's have a quick look at this. Whee! Okay. There we go. So have a quick look at the markets. We see the Dow Jones up 0.93, S&P up 0.67, NASDAQ up 0.55. Very nice indeed. Nice bull market running at the moment. Let's keep that there for the minute. Uruguay raising 1 billion via peso global bond to fund tender. Martin, how are you, bro? Ravel, I am very well indeed. Welcome to the show. Thank you ever so much for being it. NATO digs in on Putin's borders with new allies and aid for Kiev. Wonderful, thank you. What else have we got there? Nike faces Canada probe over alleged use of forced Uyghur labor. That's not looking good, is it? And we've got a bit of breaking news here from Coinbase. Coinbase hits highest since August on Bitcoin ETF momentum. All right, there we go. A little bit of information there and good stuff. All right. Wall Street traders drive stocks higher before CPI. We'll cover the CPI in the morning. You'll have all the information. Big day tomorrow. I think that because I've trimmed off, put my money in the safe zone, doesn't really matter what happens tomorrow. If it pops up, I can trim off Coca-Cola. If it goes down again, no matter, my averages are lowered anyway. Okay, and one final news story. Mexico drums up interest for possible sale of ESG debt in pesos. Okay. Oh, hang on. What's this one here? Saudi wealth funds, 11 billion investment loss. Okie dokie. All right, that'll do for the minute. We could go on forever like this, couldn't we? Okay. Let's do day trader of the day. Let me just welcome our guest here. Hi, Ravel, and all our friends from Russia today. How are you? Welcome to the show. And thank you for joining us every day.
Привет, Равель и все наши друзья из России сегодня. Как вам добро пожаловать на шоу, и спасибо, что присоединяетесь к нам каждый день.
There we go. Mullen, AI, gold. Okay. I think we've covered everything. Thank you to all our guests today who watched us on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble. Let me just check in. Oh, I've got some comments here from Rumble. We've got... please follow me please follow me. I love going to the casino. People watch what entertainment, just like amusement park with good food. Dr. Dion, I like this. This is a good comment. This is Dr. Lemmel. Dr. Lemmel says, I love going to casinos to people watch. Whatever money I lose, it's entertainment cost, just like an amusement park with good food. That's happening over there today on Rumble. Thank you ever so much for that. That's funny. I like that. Who else have we got? We got friends watching us on, let's have a little look. Go to the profile on Twitter. Let's have a quick look. There you go. Got 3 likes there. No, normally get anyone watching me on Twitter. That's nice to see. Thank you very much if that's you. What about Facebook? There you go. Good. I think we're done. Time for me to get going. I've got that Robinhood video coming out. Let's do day trader of the day. So tomorrow morning, I'll be back tomorrow morning because tomorrow morning is CPI. Very, very important. We want to cover that. Very, very important. And I hope you'll join us for that. All right. Day trader of the day. You ready? 1 minute on the clock. Make sure everyone's up to date. Here we go. Now I'm up 0.78, up 0.78%. Ben, hopefully one day I'll have a beautiful portfolio like yours. Cheers, Martyn. Well, Ben, I started with $5,000, $4 a week. That's all I put in. Here we are. It didn't start out like this. It's just lots of work. Most important investment I ever made was myself, learning, studying. That's what it's all about. Up 0.78. Up 0.27. He's done it again. Mr. Seasoned Professional, Stephen Lewandowski, up 1.57. Noni, up 1.22. I think Stephen Lewandowski is going to take it again today. Are you ready for tomorrow's positions, Stephen? Any more scores on the doors? Noni is up 1.22. Or Zaxay is down 3.67, but great day at work. Hey, that's all that matters. You've had a good day, it doesn't matter, does it? YouTube secret. What's a YouTube secret? Our guest here from China. Let me just say to our friend in China, what is the secret from YouTube? Please do tell. This is going out in Chinese for our guest here.
YouTube 的秘密是什么？请告诉我。
Senior Piloto Holt 2.1. Is that up or down? Is that up or down? I need to know because that makes a big difference, right? Is it up or down? Is it? Well, we don't know, do we yet? Is he up 2.1? Shall we assume he is? What is Hebrew? What is Hebrew? That name is Chinese, I believe. I don't know what Hebrew is. I think that's Chinese. Oh, it is Hebrew. You're absolutely right. It is Hebrew. I just checked it. So, you're absolutely right. It is Hebrew. Okay, so I'm going to have to go, okay, what is the YouTube secret? And welcome all our guests who speak Hebrew.
מהו סוד היוטיוב וקבלו בברכה את כל האורחים שלנו דוברי עברית.
Sorry, up. Oh, there we go. Great. Ben is up 0.96. You didn't show us. What didn't I show you? I would assume that's up. So we're going to say congratulations to Senior Holt, who's up 2.1%. Thank you very much for your honest trade. Give him a thumbs up and give him the sound effects. Congratulations, Senior Piloto Holt, 2.1. Good trading, says Ben. Very nice indeed. Well, that's it from me. We're done. Look out for the world premiere. Please join me in a few moments' time. That would be absolutely great. It'd be about 45 minutes. I've just got to edit it. I just made it during this live show, so I have to put it together, edit it, process it, and all the rest of it. Okay? Right. That's me done. Congratulations. Thank you ever so much. Now then, you've got until tonight, or it might be tomorrow night at midnight, but it could be tonight. The 12th of July is midnight tonight. So if you want to get anything from my shop, the biggest discount ever, 20%. Remember, if you order more than one thing, you get the shipping. It gets cheaper. Just use the code SummerVibes20, and all right, and send in a picture. Then I'll put you in the show. Pin the message if you want to. You don't have to send the picture in, of course. That's entirely up to you. Bye, everyone. I have a question, George. Be quick. 1 more minute. I have a question. What is it? What's the question? I got. Hang on. I got Hebrew coming in now. What does this say?
You didn't show the YouTube commenters.
I didn't show the YouTube commenters. I show everything. Commenters. YouTube commenters. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. I show every comment that I read out. So I'm sorry, I don't understand. Please try again.
抱歉，我不明白你的意思。我会显示我读到的每一条评论，
Okay.
所以很抱歉，我不明白，请重试。
9,000 stay live you free. I've run out of music. I've got to go. I have no idea what you mean. 9,000. How many subscribers have I got? You want to see how many subscribers I've got? 9,477. I have 200 shares at 262, and now there are 40 cents. How much I need? YLTO buy. I don't know what YLTO buy to get them down. 200 shares of what? George, I have 200 shares at 262. What do you have at 262? I really can't stay. I can answer this tomorrow. But how much? You didn't say how many shares. What you have? I've got no idea. George. So let me roll the credits. I've got to get out of here. I'll try and answer your question tomorrow. Okay, you can come. Bit confused by the questions, I'm afraid. Thank you for the super chats, Jojo S. Thank you, the stars on my show today. Really appreciate your support there. Much appreciated. Okay, tomorrow then, he says. All right, tomorrow then. All right, that's it from me. Thank you so much indeed. I look forward to seeing you all back later. Join me in 45 minutes for the world premiere of the Robinhood video. I would love your thoughts and comments. Should be good. Until then, that's it. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you back tomorrow early. I'll be going early by about 15 minutes tomorrow morning because it's CPI. You want to be there for that, right? So that's it from me. All done. Let me clear the screens. Let me clear the credits. There you go. Thank you ever so much, Jojo S, for that. I will see you all back in the morning. You've got until midnight tonight, I think, unless it's midnight tomorrow night, July 12th. Not quite sure. One of the two. Get yourself some merchandise. Let me see if anybody else did. Since this morning. Not since this morning. All right, that's it from me. Take care of each other. Zed Hinks on it. That's it from me. Let's get out of here. See you back in the morning. See you back in an hour for the world premiere. Till then, take care of your money, take care of your crypto, take care of yourselves, and as always, most importantly, and each other. Goodbye for now.